You're grounded, Chris.
Oh, come on, that sucks!
Do you want us to pull over?
I don't care what you do!
Oh, we'll pull over. We'll pull over. Pull over. If your teachers ask about your bruises, what do you tell them?
I got hit by a baseball!
Hey guys, Help Up here. Gonna be doing reaction to Thanos versus Darkseid. Marvel DC. Marvel versus DC Death Battle by Screw Attack. It's one of their brand new ones, so this will be interesting. I don't know much about Darkseid. I know Thanos was that genocide guy. If you've seen the movie, I probably won't spoil it for you guys. But yeah, let's just get to it then. 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, before we get started, I want to tell you
But they'll
about
probably spoil it for
23andMe,
you
which
too.
is a DNA testing service that's named after the 23 chromosomes that make up your DNA. It's a great way to find out about your family history,
Nobody
your wellness,
cares.
and it's super easy to do. All you gotta do is spit in a tube and send it off, and then
Here's
you find
some good
out.
info
Now
about
through
your
December 25th, get
ancestors.
30%
We're all
off any 23andMe
murderers.
kit. Order your
In
DNA
that,
kit at
our all ancestors are a bunch of
23andme.com/deathbattle.
murderers.
That's the number
Yeah, the more you know.
23andme.com/deathbattle. Again, that's 23andme.com/deathbattle.
You know it's true. Look at our ancestors' histories. You'll know the truth.
Power. Some spend entire lives in search of it, while for others, it is their birthright. But what truly matters in the end is how it's used.
Yes, die! I have everything and you have nothing!
Like with Thanos, the ultimate
Good
villain
old
of the
Coca-Cola.
Avengers.
And Darkseid,
It's my coffee.
arch nemesis to the Justice League.
He's whiz and
I don't
boomstick.
remember
And it's
Darkseid
our
at all.
job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I think Thanos would if he had all the powers in his glove.
Over 1,000,000 years ago, when mankind's evolution first broke away from the apes,
Of course, I'm obligated by the state of Kansas to present the church's alternative to the theory of evolution.
the cosmic celestials
And
arrived
we're
on Earth.
messed with
They
alien
experimented
technology.
on the human race, creating
No one
3
knows the truth.
separate variants. The powerful and beautiful Eternals, destined for immortality. Those with a latent mutated gene, which would one day spawn the X-Men. And a deformed, disturbing subspecies known as the Deviants.
Blarg. Blarg. Zuga. Elregatha. Resnos. Kick Count Getogar. Kazamog Ilka Thruk River.
Like that one website
Yeah.
with all the board.
What?
The Eternals eventually colonized the moons of Saturn thanks to this science wizard named Mentor, whose collar's like the lampshade I put on my dog to make him stop licking his junk.
Charming. But while the Eternals seemed like a perfect
Cone
people,
of shame.
Mentor's own son would change this forever and force the cosmos to its knees. His name was Thanos.
You were a fool to betray me, Ronan. Prepare to meet your doom.
I like the
Born into a
movie.
life of luxury. Sure, his mom went totally insane and tried to kill him right away, but what do you think you'd do if you popped out a creepy California raisin baby?
It seems
Wait,
the
I thought he
Celestials
was
and pyramids
normal
weren't quite so
for his
different from each
race.
other. Despite his eternal heritage, Thanos' large, disproportionate body and thick purple skin were thanks to a deviant mutation.
Which you'd think would mean everyone would hate him, but nope! The Eternals were super progressive and totally cool with a wrinkly grimace walking around.
The retard. Oh, now you're f***ing dead.
And this time, stay lost, losers!
In fact, Thanos was greatly admired for his exceptional intelligence and creativity. He was set for a positive and decorated future.
Until he threw it all away for a girl.
You're thinking with your dick.
I am not thinking with my dick.
Yes, you are.
No, I just think that
Put
she's
your
a
dick away.
she's an emotional, caring girl.
That's your dick talking.
Hey, I don't blame him. Lots of guys
Hey.
do crazy shit for hot chicks.
Yep, every
Especially
guy
when
thinks
you're
with
a
his
secret
groin.
murder-happy psycho who's obsessed with the physical manifestation of death.
To earn Death's reciprocal love, Thanos took a journey. a quest to ravage the universe in her name.
And as an Eternal, he had plenty of superhuman power to do it. He was
didn't
the strongest
he
and
and
fastest Eternal
Deadpool
around, but he boosted
always
his
fight?
power even more with bionic and magic enhancements.
And while his physical and psionic abilities are impressive, his incredible genius led to building massive spaceships, shields that can withstand planet-level attacks, and even a time window.
And the most badass throne ever! It comes packed with its own laser weapons, light speed travel, and it can teleport through space and time.
Then why the hell
And
didn't
unlike
he use
most
that in
Eternals,
Infinity
Thanos has
War?
also dabbled in the mystic arts. Petrification, curses, even some of his throne's abilities seem to be more magic than hard science. All of this potential makes Thanos an incredibly dangerous foe.
Yeah, good luck trying to hurt him. He can survive pretty much anything,
Yeah.
including a gun specifically designed to kill him. He even shot himself in the face with it just to prove how goddamn awesome he is. Don't try that.
He's strong enough to overpower 2 Thors at once, snap a universal weapon known for its extreme durability, and even lift the gargantuan Galactus engine.
A giant super rocket big enough to move planets. According to Mr. Fantastic, and that guy knows his stuff, this thing is hundreds of miles long.
While the Galactus engine's size seems to vary from comic to comic, Reed's assertion matches its appearance when it propelled Ego the Living Planet. By examining the engine in 3 separate parts, applying the density of steel,
Yeah, it
and
looks
comparing Ego's
small
diameter of
compared to the actual guy
4,165
carrying it.
miles, we've found that Thanos must be lifting about 50 quintillion tons. That's like holding up 140 trillion Empire State Buildings.
Okay.
And he's doing this inside the gut of a living Kurt Russell planet that eats other planets and even stars. Man,
Oh,
I
like
thought I had
the
iron
Green
But
Lantern
destroying
movie,
a
the
star
first
isn't
one.
a simple thing. Any energy
That
directed
everyone
toward
seems
a
to
star
hate.
would just be absorbed and adapted to. Only by completely nullifying a star's constant energy output can it be eliminated.
So Ego's stomach acid must be deadlier than freaking supernovas or a black hole. He'd probably love Mama Boomstick's world-famous ghost pepper pie.
Ugh.
It's fine, just dip it in some squirrel paste.
Surviving the stomach of Ego isn't so far-fetched for Thanos, considering he's also survived a dip in a black hole, extreme reality warping across the metaverse, and the voice of Black Bolt.
What's so special about this guy, you ask? Well, with just a whisper, he obliterated 1 billion tons of rock. This guy can easily break a planet with just one shout, and Thanos
Why is
took
everyone
3
so
of them
OP?
to the face.
Although Thanos isn't known for being a speedster character, he's still quick enough to battle the likes
But then
of
my
Silver
OC's
Surfer,
demon
a
form is
being who can cover 500,000 light
pretty
years in
destructive,
just a
but not
couple of
planetary
seconds,
destructive.
putting him over 3 trillion times faster than light. With so many impressive showings, it's hard to truly find a weakness.
Except for one.
Deadpool.
Thank you. Glad to be here. It's me, Deadpool, slayer of Deathstrokes, befriender of ponies, and breaker of mad titan hearts. And like Casanova, the ravenous reaper can't get enough of me, and Thanos just hates that. Ooh.
In the new Pokemon Detective movie, he plays as Pikachu.
I know, right? He's a big purple crybaby.
Seriously, look
You
it
seen
up.
that shit, though? It's like he got hit in the face with a slap chop.
Don't you have like a party in Ponytown to be at?
Ah, come on, buddy. You can't have a death battle.
I would
season
love
without
to see a
Deadpool,
pony
right?
version of him in the MLP.
Nobody counts that one.
I mean, they have almost
that's
everything
when you
else
hit a
in
dog in a trench coat against a goddamn bear. What did you think would
I mean,
happen?
they got Link, they got
yeah.
Whatever.
quite a
I know
few
I'm
other-
not wanted. See you next year.
Yeah, I
DP.
can't think of all of them.
Oh, good riddance.
Even with all of these powers and abilities, Thanos still felt he needed something more to impress Death. Think he's compensating for something, Wiz?
Oh, absolutely. So he built the Infinity Gauntlet, a golden glove which harnessed the power of 6 multicolored gems, known as Infinity Stones. With these, he could control the full spectrum of space, reality, mind,
that was like an
power,
awesome
soul,
movie.
and time.
And with those powers combined, he summons Captain Planet.
Well, more like the destruction of half the universe, but sure.
Yeah.
Steve.
He had it coming.
Same difference. But wait, isn't the Time Stone the green one in Doctor Strange's necklace?
Well, in the movie universe, the Time Stone is green, but in the original comic series, it's orange. This is because every universe has its own unique Infinity Gauntlet that works exclusively there. And
okay.
sometimes the stones are different in color. Here, just follow this handy diagram I made.
Yeah, don't care. So with all the stones, he wiped out half the universe with only a snap of his fingers. But he also started going a bit crazy and began to doubt his ability to perform. Hey, happens to the best of us.
Yet it never keeps the Mad Titan at bay for long, whose constant lust for power and godly status in the universe is only matched by his drive to just kill everybody.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say...
the beginning episode, or beginning of that movie.
10 billion years ago, the primeval old gods clashed in a cosmic civil war called Ragnarok.
That the one with Thor and Jeff Goldblum?
No. Yes, kind of. The battle was so great that the result was an explosion that tore the gods asunder, sending a great god wave throughout the metaverse.
Do you mean
birthing
planets
a new
apart?
generation known as the New Gods.
How original!
Yeah.
Well, some of these include Alpine Space Skier, Fancy Pants Shakespeare, and this cyborg spider Humpty Dumpty. Half of these guys ended up on a beautiful paradise world called New Genesis, while the rest got stuck on an actual fireball called Apocalypse. With a K.
Among these damned souls was Prince Euxis, second in line to the throne behind his older brother Drax. Not Dave Bautista Drax, but DC.
Oh man, I really like that guy. He's not afraid to say what he's thinking.
You are horrifying to look at, yes.
To rule Apocalypse, Drax was meant to enter the mysterious Omega Pit
He must
and
have
absorb
autism,
the Omega
because that's
effect,
how we
a
are.
force
We
of
usually
destructive
say it.
entropy bound within Apocalypse.
But being the
We don't mean to
crafty
be
bastard
dicks,
he
but-
was, Euxis tricked DC Drax into getting killed and stole the loot for himself.
And so the Omega effect transformed Euxis into the physical manifestation of tyranny.
Oh, my honey, oh, my baby, oh, my gun.
Darkseid.
Okay.
Now what?
Now you die.
As the king of Apocalypse, Darkseid entered a war on the universe. Whether he was
Is he
kicking
like the
New
alternate
Genesis' ass or
version
giving the
of,
Man of Steel a hard time,
other guy,
Darkseid was
Thanos?
always working toward his one goal, conquering all life.
And thanks to his new god physiology, he has incredible superhuman strength, speed, agility, and even immortality. He's already over 245,000 years old, and that's given him plenty of time to push the limits of the Omega effect.
He's got a whole bunch of cool Omega powers that break all the rules of nature. He can teleport across time and space, fly at unthinkable speeds, warp reality around him, and grow supersized.
So we just gonna sit here and talk, or are we gonna do it?
All right, baby, those are the magic words. Now check this out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I am ready for sex.
Is there more underneath, or is that it?
I'm sorry?
Just get the hell out of my car.
Something he's pretty used to doing. The scale between the Prime Universe and Darkseid's own universe, the Fourth World, is vast. He travels between universes via boom tubes, which automatically adjusts his size to what is considered normal within his destination. Otherwise, he'd have a hard time fitting in, given that the normal size of a new god is about the size of a star.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've had that kind of trouble with my boomstick tube.
He can use various psionic powers like telekinesis and telepathy, and can easily manipulate sentient beings thanks to a cosmic awareness of the multiverse powered by 18 divine senses.
You know, I bet he never forgets where he leaves his keys.
Like a space-age necromancer, Darkseid can possess living or deceased beings, controlling them like puppets. He can even control basic inanimate objects,
doesn't
just
care.
like the Gnome out of nowhere.
Ah, holy shit! Wiz, never thought I'd say this, but I might have had too much to drink.
But Darkseid's deadliest technique is his signature Omega Beams. These burning lasers of hatred are capable of instant sharp turns and tracking multiple targets at once.
Oh, wow.
They're splitting up. They can do that? They're locked on us.
On contact, the beams can either disintegrate their target, transmute matter, erase beings from existence, or trap enemies in the Omega Sanction. The Omega Sanction is a sort of life trap. Its target enters a self-contained reality where they live out an infinite number of lives for eternity.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. I'd just do a Bill Murray and use all those lives to learn piano or save a dog.
I hated that movie.
Yeah, that's probably about it.
Well,
Groundhog
there's
Day.
a catch. Each life in the Sanction gets progressively worse as it goes, including how you die. When the third Mr. Miracle was trapped in it, he was fairly unaware until he was beaten, burned, mutilated, and castrated, broken to a point of intentionally overdosing. And that was just his first life in the Sanction.
Damn.
Oh. No thanks. I'm good.
Overpower the multiverse. Darkseid would
Who
face
knows
some
if
pretty
that's
steep
not happening
competition.
to us.
However,
When we die, we
his
just
power
go through another
eclipses
life.
those of even some of the strongest heroes around.
He's fast enough to take a trip to the Source Wall in just a few seconds. That's at the very edge of existence. So, like,
I'd rather live a new life than
to
just
map
have it
the rest
end
of
and be
shit.
the eternal
The edge
darkness.
of the observable universe is about 45 billion light years away,
Hey,
and
Futurama.
scientists hypothesize the actual scale is over 106 trillion times greater. It took a whole year for the legendary Helm of Nabu to make this journey. But for Darkseid, all of 5 seconds. To pull this off, he'd have to be moving over 87 duodecillion times the speed of light.
That's not a word.
Is totally a real number that I understand. But if he's super big in Fourth World, wouldn't he have an easier time getting to the edge?
We're factoring the scaling across his universe as a whole. Besides, technically the Fourth World is 4 billion years older than our own universe, so the distance to the edge is probably even further.
He's so quick, he can choke out Superman before he even sees him move, or knock him out cold in just a few bitch slaps. And Superman can survive supernovas to the face. Also, since Darkseid wasn't affected by the Crisis Mega Reboot, it's still canon that he can blitz pre-Crisis soups who can sneeze solar systems away.
Darkseid is strong enough to crush a lantern ring with ease, destroy planets with his Omega beams, and wipe out the Justice League with a single strike. Even with all this power, Darkseid believed he could not dominate the universe until he discovered his ultimate prize, the anti-life equation.
Ha! I knew numbers were bad for you. Take that, Miss Jensen, and your stupid ruler.
He's got the poor little living thing.
The anti-life is technically an entity of its own, a fragmented piece of the source from which all life originates. However, Darkseid discovered a formula which essentially manipulates the anti-life's presence in all living things, in a manner which definitively proves that all freedom and hope are meaningless efforts.
So it's math that just makes you sad.
Yes, and a slave to Darkseid, but yes. So the anti-life is pretty weird, but you know what's even more so? The Darkseid that you think you know isn't actually Darkseid.
Say what now?
He became the very essence of tyranny itself. This non-corporeal god rests in the higher plane of Fourth World and molds avatars of his consciousness to interact with the multiverse around him. While each avatar is weaker than his true self, it's a necessary handicap, as his own existence in a universe other than Fourth World would shatter the laws of reality, ending time and space as we know it.
So,
the sheer power
I guess
of
I'll
the
go
Omega
with
effect
Darkseid.
threatens entire cosmos, similar to how its equal, the Astroforce, could counter an Oblivion bomb capable of annihilating
Unless the other
universe
guy's
in a
got
single
the
blast.
gauntlet
Holy
thing,
shit.
then maybe
His
I'll go
avatar
with
may
him.
lose some power, but it's still tough enough to survive a bomb Lex Luthor designed to rip apart existence, and a shot from Marvelous Marno's Master Blaster, which sounds like it was made up by a circus clown.
But yeah,
And that
I'm
kinda
going with
makes sense
Darkseid.
because apparently no life form can stand up to it, just like clowns.
Stewie, what the hell did you do? I opened my closet and there was an evil clown in there, so I killed him. Oh my God, he wasn't evil. He was just a guy I hired from the party store to help you get over your fear of clowns. But we gotta get rid of his body.
Wait, why?
Well, somebody might come around looking for him.
Yeah, who? The hot chick who dates the birthday clown? His parents who are so proud of their son, the birthday clown?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Except for Darkseid.
Well, Darkseid isn't immune to all guns. All you need is a neat little Radion bullet.
Think of Radion as the new god's kryptonite. Despite all his power, Darkseid is far from invincible. He's had his heart ripped out, his soul stolen by death, and his essence shattered by Superman, singing.
Hey, Darkseid, look at this photograph!
To this day, even after so many cataclysmic events, the Lord of Apocalypse continues his mission. Every living being in the multiverse will bend to the will of Darkseid.
It seems I have you to thank for my resurrection. Though your world will suffer slowly, I grant you a quick death.
Well, that wasn't worth it, was it?
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
How is this even a debate?
I need
Darkseid
something
is
that
like
can sate
immortal.
my godly hunger.
We're in the holiday season, so nobody wants to worry about preparing meals. Thankfully, cooking delicious, wholesome meals
fly, you can teleport, it'll send you through time and space, and it's perfect for gaming. You follow me?
Yeah.
Sure you do. You're a forward-thinking guy.
At last, there it is.
Hey, Thanos! Buddy!
Why are you even here?
How are you doing? Rocking that chin, as always!
Get off my throne and kneel. Face death at the hand of your new emperor.
You know not the infinite wealth of destruction I command.
I like this detail, it's really cool. They got a little song to it. Darkseid just doesn't give a shit. Yeah, this is unfair.
Make for the sweet release of gas. You first.
Oh boy. I'm not sure if I'm high or drunk or what the hell's going on here.
Battle for the universe, let's get striking. To the power and the force of the mighty is fighting. Energy blast, hit fast.
And that's only not his real form, so Thanos is gonna die.
I'm the king. Yeah, hard and pride crash like when stars collide. Feel it.
Still a cool fight.
I'm the king.
Ooh, damn.
I'm the king. I'm the king.
So you're gonna throw a helicopter.
Let's get it on. I'm here. Don't give me love, just feel. Since I make my commit, got the universe in my will. My power's making you feel.
Yeah, he's just not phased whatsoever, or amused. It's like he's freaking bored out of his mind.
King of apocalypse, turn planets into slaves. Better give me respect. I bring sparks to death.
What's the point of zigzagging your eyes like that?
I never regret. Heads roll when I see it.
No, a satellite. Ooh. Hey ya. There's no way you're that big compared to the planet. God damn it. Seriously, you guys are too big. Those planets should be massive compared to you.
I am Thanos. Thanos is supreme.
And yet you're nothing.
Is God.
Battle for the universe, let's get straight.
And now it's a black hole.
And the force of the mighty is fighting. Energy blast, hit fast, our beams like lightning. Who can win a new god or the hands of a titan? I'm the king. I'm the king.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Pride crash like when stars collide. Feel it all inside. Ready for your soul's demise. I'm the king.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, Thanos. Oh, damn. Oh. Now they're all just ginormous. Damn. Just destroy the universe, why don't you? Or create the new universe with the Big Bang. Okay.
These games bore me. But this will bring a smile to my face.
Well, you're dust.
It'll have to wait.
Coward! Who are you? are you?
I'll show you.
This is who I am.
Flick your finger. Yeah, I guess that doesn't do shit.
Your reality is far from my own. You have no power.
Oh crap.
And Thanos. I am all things. This is who I am.
Pitiful.
Oh crap, you're dead. Oh, come on!
Oh my god, it's Deadpool with a gun!
Oh, he's going through different realities, so he'll die different ways. Well, that sucks.
Be whole in endless death.
So you watching any anime?
KO!
Deadpool.
Oh, man, that's the worst way he could have gone out, because now he's gonna be dying over and over and over.
Thanos was an incredible foe, especially while wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Unfortunately, the gauntlet had a fatal flaw.
Yeah, that golden glove only works in its own universe, and Darkseid could easily move the fight to new ones with his boomstick tubes. Universe hopping is kind of his thing.
The Reed Richards of the Interdimensional Council of Reeds figured this out. Its 3 founding members, Reed, Reed, and Reed, each possessed Infinity Gauntlets, but discovered that they couldn't work outside of their own universes.
The gauntlet had no problem making Darkseid's avatar not feel so good, but since Darkseid's true form was always in the Fourth World universe, Thanos couldn't actually finish him off with the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Even if this fight took place in entirely neutral territory, the victor wouldn't change. Thanos' gauntlet wouldn't work, and true Darkseid's presence would actually just destroy everything just by being there.
But he didn't just lose because of the gauntlet. He really couldn't keep up with the space golem.
Even going toe-to-toe with a being as fast as Silver Surfer was nothing compared to when Darkseid took a trip to the edge of existence. This puts Darkseid almost 28 octillion times faster than Thanos.
Thanks
And
for
his
you guys
Omega
inventing
effect
words,
scales
seriously.
to the Astro Force, which could equal the Oblivion Bomb's universe-destroying blast. This means the Omega Effect and Infinity Gauntlet were both pretty even in terms of destructive ability. But unlike Thanos, Darkseid can use his Omega powers whenever and wherever he wants.
Once he lost the gauntlet, Thanos could certainly survive star-level attacks, and even greater. But universal destruction is definitely a bit more than his purple eternal hide could handle. And even after that, Darkseid had plenty of ways to end the fight whenever he wanted, like the Omega Sanction.
Thanos was super powerful, but Darkseid was just faster, stronger, and even more ruthless.
And if you think about it, Thanos needed the Infinity Gauntlet to become a god, but Darkseid already was one.
Thanos just couldn't run.
Run the gauntlet!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
The winner is Darkseid.
That was awesome.
Hey, thanks for watching this year's season finale. If you want the music from the battle, you can get it by clicking the link below.
Or if you guys want to see Thanos and Darkseid in a rap battle, then just click that video right over there and
No
check out my
thanks.
friends JT Music.
Guess that's it. Oh, that was my reaction to Thanos versus Darkseid Death Battle. It was kind of obvious that Darkseid was gonna win. He's literally a god. Thanos just a mortal who thinks he's a god. And with the god, well, yeah, he kind of is, but and he can survive all sorts of shit that no normal person can. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and have a nice day.
In case you haven't noticed, there's festive things to do, so let's all rejoice for Jesus. Merry fucking Christmas to you. On Christmas Day, I travel around the world and say, Merry fucking Christmas.